All right. Happy hump day. So take a look at this. Just take a look at this. Now, this charts are beautiful, man. I know you guys can't read shit. Even with any strategy, you guys don't even know how to fucking analyze how to chart, but that's okay. That's exactly and that single-handedly is the reason why I do all my charting. So take a look at this. I wanted to see basically a retest of this area. I wanted to see it literally. Maybe if it went above, that's sure, that's great, that's fine. That would have probably crossed out the probability of me taking this trade, but either way, I did lower my lot size because why? Because I knew today would be, since it's July 1st, first of the month, means a lot of volume. Literally, the first week and the last week are setting tones for the month. And when you understand the first and the last week, the first week and the last week setting the tone of the month, then you have to think on a smaller time frame. Okay, how about a weekly? How about a weekly basis? Okay, so Monday, how we start the week versus Friday, how we end the week makes a huge difference. So these are again, guys. Again, trading is like a damn book. You're not the author. You're more so the reader. But it's truly up to how you interpret the story, right? So if you have to keep in mind that if Monday we had a strong bullish move, then Friday are we gonna have a strong bullish move too? Chances are already reduced by I want to say 30 to 40%, right? Realistically, it's a 50-50 as always, just like any other day. But if Monday's a bullish, Friday's gonna be a damn bearish day. If Monday was a very weak bullish day, then Friday might be a very weak bullish or bearish day. But we're again leaning more on bearish. But if Monday we hardly moved and we stayed out the range, or if we're consolidating back in the range after New York opening, that means Friday's gonna look lethal. Okay, so you have to understand that a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people in this trading space, and honestly, they're full of bullshit. I'm seeing so many influencers now with 15, 40, 90,000 or even 10,000 followers. They have the blue checks on Instagram and they're like, I can't get a payout. I can't get a payout. I can't get a pay. Yeah, because your trading is a piece of shit. Fuck your ICT. Stick it up your mom's vagina. I don't care who says what. Okay? If a man like me can drink, guys, I had 3 drinks. I had two margaritas and a Long Island. Just an hour before trading. My Long Island was literally just 20 minutes before. That was the last thing I touched. I gulped it. I had to drink it fast because it was already like 30 minutes before market opening, or before pre-market. So I guess that's like 50 minutes before market opening. So I really had to get to my desk. I had to switch. I had to connect my devices to the Wi-Fi. I always want to run some connections and Wi-Fi tests to make sure that everything's running properly. I don't want to wait for trading and to get a trade and to have any troubleshooting problems last minute. You know what I mean? So yeah, but I know since I'm drinking, I know since I'm trading a small cap, I know since it's July 1st, which means a lot of action, a lot of volume, a lot of momentum, a lot of news too, right? A lot of news. I'm not going to show news, but a lot of news on the first day of the month. So what does that mean? That means one of the few things. One, a lot of people are going to get cooked. And that's exactly what happened. I mean, the blind follows the blind. If you got fucked up, I don't care who says what, change your mentor. You're following people who probably should still be sucking the milk out of their mom's chest. Just stop, okay? You either want to follow a prop firm fucking a queer who's on all fours with a leash around their neck with some type of I rinse prop firms for a living in their Instagram bio, or do you want to follow a guy who's actually been working for NYSE, New York Stock Exchange, for Bank of America, Wells Fargo, US Bank, Casino in Las Vegas? Come on. Don't fuck with me. California pension retirement system. Come on. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Okay? Now, with all that being said, I wanted to play the safe game. I don't, unlike any of these other traders, I actually understand how the markets move, and I understand the markets are intended to move exactly during a time window, right? There's a time window. A lot of people don't know that. There's a time window when trades move. Now, these are things, I might still be drunk, but we're taking a little break from Disney World, and we're going to be going back. So as soon as we all sober up a little bit and, let the food hold on to alcohol. What you guys are hearing right now is nothing that nobody has said in line. You know why nobody can say it? You know why nobody has ever said it? Because nobody knows none of this. Come on, put 1 plus 1 together. Don't be stupid. So, I wanted to retest, wanted to see a drop. Honestly, if you were smart, if I was a little bit more ballsy, maybe I needed another drink. Maybe my fourth drink would have got me hooked up. I should have took a buy right here. But don't get me wrong, guys. I got a really bad feel. As you can see, 311 was my entry for shorts, and I literally look at where 311 is. Okay, so I just want to be completely honest. I want to be completely transparent. I should have, as soon as I saw it come down here, it was above the 368. I wanted to get filled just slightly below 368, maybe high 350, and I wanted to ride it, but instead I got filled over here, and my TP go was literally like. Honestly, I wanted to see some type of holding support here just to create the final push back up to push all the way up. So, but we never did that. We actually, sure enough, when I closed it, we did wick a little bit back up, and then we actually came just dropped down. It wasn't really the easiest trade if you were holding that for shorts, which I honestly am not fretting about because regardless of late entry, that was like just a killer trade instead of 38. I mean, my entry was 70 points late. You look at it from it's basically 380, right? So say 380 to 311. That you can't lie with that, man. My don't fuck with me. My trades are the best trades that anybody has ever seen. It's not amazing, but they're damn near on top of at least 85% of other traders. I can say that. Do I make mistakes? Yes. Do I blow accounts? Yes. Is that why I'm still trading small accounts to try to push myself to learn? Yes. No ego. Right in front of you guys. I'm drunk. A drunk man don't tell no lies. So, let's hop on to the bigger charts. What do we want to see? So, this is all PST, Pacific, West Coast Pacific Time, Standard Time, or whatever it's called. Market opens, New York session, 6:30 a.m. But we also trade as early as 6:15 because again, guys, the time window 6:15 to 6:44. Okay, remember that. If you want to be on the safe side, 6:42, 6:43, but roughly 6:15 to 6:44. That's a safe time. That's a safe window time. Okay. Now, drop came up, came up. Want to see it hold over here. Want to see it hold over here because this is exactly where it tested yesterday. Market opening before it just had a massive 300 points of a dump. Now, why do we want to see it hold? Resistance here, guys. It's okay. It's okay. Resistance. We want to see it hold because look. If I just zoom out, look. Right? Look. Nobody can explain nothing like me, man. Came up, dropped. Came up, dropped. What do we do here? Came up, dropped. Right? Look at that. Came up, huge wick, dropped to the south. Not hard, right? Now, this area could have easily been used as support or resistance at any given time, but looking back over here, wick, drop. So, what do I want to see over here? Honestly, I really wanted to see a buy. Roughly right here. No, it's not gonna be there. I wanted to see. I'm just like I'm talking about right now. I was very unsure then. I wanted to see it hold this zone right here. So I want to see it come up, right? I want you guys to honestly see this, and I haven't seen it yet. So let's see how accurate I am or how far off I am. Yeah. When we pushed up, we were bound to retest it. 150, so that's what? That's a 9 point below, but I wanted it to hold that for a final push up and look. See. So I wish and I wanted to take this trade. And you know, you 100 points up and another 140 points down. If I was on some boss shit, I would have done it. but I'm not that good. I'm good enough to recognize it, but I'm not good enough to have those type of balls. I have balls probably bigger than most people because I'm actually trading a live account and took out loans and maxed out credit cards, and it worked out. You check out my Instagram, check out my YouTube, wherever you're watching these videos from. But nobody has balls like me. Go spend $70, go spend gas money on evals and just put a leash around your neck, get on all fours, and trade somebody else's money, and then get when you need an emergency fund, at least I can withdraw my funds. You, on the other hand, wait for at least a week and a half. Maybe if it's a Monday or Tuesday, you'll get it by Friday at the earliest, if you're lucky. If you really don't get slimed out, but I do this for a living, so I need something that's certain. And even then, I have my own broker, so I get to, as soon as I issue a withdrawal, I get to literally accept it in the back. So, really, really easy. Again, why did I want to see it hold support here? Personally, came down, bounce, came down. We were holding this, right? We were holding this. Became resistance, resistance. We came down here. We were holding this support. Came down, sure. But then look, we bounced twice, pushed up, and now we're kind of doing this, right? So obviously, I want to see it come up. I didn't want to see it come past these wicks. That's why I didn't take a buy pre-market. But then when she retested this to push up, honestly, was a really good trade. I'm not gonna lie, but I just was like, are we finally gonna beat this level? Basically, where we held resistance yesterday and last Wednesday and last Thursday, and last Friday. No, I mean we basically held that resistance so many times just within the past week. I was like, no, she's gonna hold it again. And when I saw that wick, when I saw the rejection, right, I was like, let me enter. Now I really, really wanted to enter right here, guys. In a perfect world, it should have been right here. Worst case scenario, it should have been right here. Not right here, guys. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah, it is. That is what it is. But see how simple this is? See how simple this is? Let me delete all my brushes so you can see it. Do you see how simple this is, guys? Come on. So as always, I love making these videos because I want you guys to learn. I want you guys to live a life like I do. I want you guys to eat until your belly's content. When I make mistakes, I want you guys to also watch those videos with a notebook or your laptop open on some type of Google Docs or something so you can actually take notes, or save this video in your playlist or watch later on YouTube, since this video does go on YouTube or on Instagram. Save it, whatever. When I make these remarks, take a screenshot of my charts, because I promise you guys, when I was in your shoes, that's exactly what I did. Okay, now my rich friends, I've heard so many stories about how they had to surrender their soul to the man above, and when that didn't work after a year or two, then they surrendered their souls to the Satan, to the devil. I've heard so many of these stories, but me, I have genuinely just kept at it until my heart stops beating. I'm still going. Again, guys, I drink a lot more than 5 or probably 7 drinks today. And this is how I want to live my life, okay? I'm wealthy. I don't want to say rich. Rich kind of feels like an insult to me personally, but I'm wealthy. I have enough cash to do whatever I want to do in my life, and so should you. I want to help whoever I genuinely feel is a good person, right? I have my own house and a rental property where I like to, especially that rental property. I like to, right now, 3 girls are living in it. It's a smaller house, so right now 3 women live in it. The oldest being in her 50s, the youngest being mid-20s. All homeless. They're all homeless. So I picked them up and I'm helping them with trading. Okay, now when you make use of yourself, and when you learn how to just bless others with that God-blessed talent and that kiss that the man above gave you, use it, guys. Utilize it. You push yourself to be your best, okay? So that's the talk. This trip, so I'm taking care of 4 homeless women one who lives in my own house, three who lives in my rental property. Well, now that's considered as my secondary home because I'm the one that takes care of that mortgage. Again, now, after my previous tenants moved out, then now that I'm fully owning that house, I'm taking care of the mortgage, taking care of the electricity. So I'm literally taking care of my new house, their mortgage. I mean that house, all the bills, and I have to take care of their fucking tampons, feminine hygiene. I have to take care of water bills. Water bills for even one girl or two girls in a house, man, they go crazy, right? Cooking, and they cook a lot, which is good because then I don't have to spend too much money on outside food for them. But that's easy, still $200, $300 a week, um, at least, just for them. Sometimes I DoorDash them food, Panda Express or so. McDonald's, Jack in the Box, or they sometimes I give them moments to splurge and spoil themselves with Outback Steakhouse. Get a steak, girls. They're when I picked all four of them up, their ribs were showing. No, I don't like that. Eat. A life is meant to enjoy it, and a mouth is meant to smile and nothing else. Don't curse. Don't be negative. So, I like to raise these girls like my sister, or like a girl who I wish, a girl like my mom, right? Don't get me wrong, but the type of person I see my parents, I basically son them now. I take care of them too. So I take care of, and my parents, there's two houses, but for most of part of the time they live in one house. So I take care of that house, take care of my new house, take care of that house that I'm helping those three women. So what? That's three houses. I'm taking care of three bills. I mean, basically three households, if you will. My household, their household, my family's household, my brother. Yeah, so I'm taking care of three households and three mortgages. And here's just a honest, brutal truth. One trade of my big primary account can literally take care of 6 to at least 10 months worth of all these bills. So I can trade once, just one trade on my big account, and I could go on vacation for 6 to 10 months, still enjoy whatever drinks, whatever steak, whatever food, me and probably a small group of my friends, and still send money to my brother, my mom, my dad, the three girls, and one of them I'm bringing with me on vacation here and there. Like right now I'm in Florida. She has her she has her own hotel suite, right? She has some new friends, so she's sharing the room with her friends. So yeah, life's good, life's great. God is amazing. So, and God, I just pray God shines His light on each all of you and each of you guys. So peace, love, and cheers. Please, guys, do not give up. Love you guys. Bye.